Oh, hey, didn't see you there. I'm back. And I got some major updates for you guys. This is Zach's new car, by the way. He got rid of the Cabrio. He's got a Z3 now. I don't know if you guys have seen that or not seen that. I posted 3 videos in the past 3 months, and I can explain. But first of all, I want to give a big shout out. One, I bought this tool cart at the old Harbor Freight. As you can see, it's not very stable. And we used that as part of swapping the Allroad to an S4. Now, the guys at Viper Industrial said, hold our beer, that thing's cute. This is the Viper cart. It's got a lot of tools on it right now because today we're swapping the wheel bearing in the Allroad. And I don't think I can fit around the car. I pulled it too far forward. The last video you guys saw, if you're keeping up with the channel, is us doing the AWE exhaust on the Allroad. I now have about 4,000 miles on the swap. And we haven't had any major issues related to the swap. But this wheel bearing over here is doing its best Mariah Carey impersonation, aka it's singing. And I don't want to deal with that anymore. Update number 1. If you guys didn't know, I had a B9 SQ5. I say had because I sold it. I got rid of it June, I think? Maybe May. I think end of May I sold it. B9 SQ5 ownership was fine. I lost a lot of money on that car. I bought it at the peak of car values during COVID. Made money on my S6 that I shouldn't have made and obviously lost that when I sold the SQ5, but it's gone. I think the B8.5 chassis is better. Do I miss the SQ5? The answer is no. Do I miss having a reliable daily that doesn't have little things like control arms that clunk and you know, all that nonsense, or wheel bearings that go bad? Yes, yes I do. However, the car market keeps going down, so I feel like I sold it for a good deal for him and a great deal for me. I'll take it. It is what it is. I need to turn this. Ouch, that's hot. All right, I gotta hang this big old banana from a control arm. I used to not wear hearing protection for stuff like this. What a dumb decision. Wear hearing protection. Then you can actually hear things and not hurt yourself when you're in the wheel well. If you haven't done brakes before, impact in the wheel well is literally the loudest sound on this planet. All right, that's taken care of. That's hot. Should I be grabbing this with that? No, am I going to? Yes. You guys can see my nice custom cut dust shield there. That's perfect. Professional work. All right, now I gotta get in here to these triple squares. Wheel bearing's not that bad on this, by the way. If you buy the wheel bearings that have the hub and the bearing together, because then you can just hammer the crap out of this, it comes off, and then you put the new one in and that's that. Okay, I forgot one really important step. The axle has to come out, which means you have to take the axle nut off. And generally, sometimes, if you're lucky, it'll come out with an impact, but you generally end up using a breaker bar and the brake, which is off. So I'm gonna need to put that back on. We'll figure it out. Hopefully it comes out with the impact. Let's go. There you go, beautiful. Axle's out. Lefty loosey. Left, left, left. Sorry, pushing down. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so now I get to use this. This is the M12 Fuel High Speed that Milwaukee didn't send to me. Milwaukee, if you're watching, what's good? I got this off of Home Depot. If you guys didn't know, sometimes Home Depot runs like free gifts with purchase promos. So this is usually $199. It came with a drill driver kit that I'm gonna return. $91, not bad. And it's the high speed one, so I get to test out the speed here. Let's see how speedy it is. Oh. That is pretty impressive. I'll take that. All right, update number 2. The reason I've been gone. Well, I spent 2.5 weeks in Italy with my family, which was absolutely fantastic. I would highly recommend exploring the world because I've not done enough of that and I need to do more of it. But part of the reason I was able to spend 2.5 weeks in Italy is because, if you guys didn't know, I used to be employed by FCP Euro. After 4.5 years, I'm no longer employed by FCP Euro. And I'm working for myself, which is pretty exciting. Honestly, I might just skip the high speed and just see how much longer it takes me to get this out. I'm working for myself, which is pretty exciting. If you guys didn't know, outside of YouTube, I do digital marketing. So I've been leveraging the network there, working with a number of people that I've known for years now, and been helping them grow their businesses. So it's been fantastic, almost, what is that, full 2 months now? Or more than 2 months, that's crazy. So I'm planning on working for myself for the foreseeable future, which also plays into doing stuff like this, where it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon and I'm at the shop doing a wheel bearing, instead of working for someone else. So it's been super rewarding, it's been exciting. I do miss my friends at FCP Euro. No hard feelings, and excited for this, this new chapter, definitely excited. This one's the pain in the ass. That's not what we wanted to do. That's exactly what we didn't want to do. This is gonna make my day a whole lot harder if that round. I got it. That was stressful. Luckily, again, the kit comes with new bolts, so as long as this guy comes out, we're in business. Whew. Okay, so I used, let's see if you can see this. This is another triple square that I had. It's like an extended one. This one was hitting the top of the knuckle or something like that. Wow, that thing is a unit. It's loud as shit, though. All right, last one. Specifically paid advertising, but I do all sorts of marketing strategies. So if your business needs any help with digital ads, shoot me an email. But that's been, it's been super rewarding, and no hard feelings with FCP Euro. I had a great time there, met a lot of great people, learned a lot of great things. But you know, the timing worked out. We said our goodbyes, and here we are. It's almost too fast. Like, it's hard to be precise with it. Many hits of the hammer later. We're coming out. Just got this bolt that I tightened in there, but we're out. And it should go right in. That's the beauty of clearing out all that gunk before you get in there. All right, let's get this big old banana on here. Come on. I'm gonna have to brake clean these rotors, but I got the top one on. Whew, let's go. And the bottom one just decided to line up, nice. I don't know why it took me this long to realize. Turn your wheel when you're taking the calipers off. I used to get in there with a wobble or whatever. I hit myself straight in the mouth with a wobble that loosened up off of the thing, and that completely ruined the S6 brake job for me. I don't think I even did it on camera. So, turn your wheel when you're doing brake jobs, but I think that's that. This guy has to come out. I feel like I'm forgetting something. 4 bolts, the axle bolt, the new wheel bearings in, the brake caliper bolts are on. Do I straighten the wheel up, put the wheel on, and we're done? Oh God. Why does it feel too easy? Something's wrong here. I know it. I knew I was missing something. The heat shield. And I don't think, no, I'm not gonna be able to get that like that. Do I run it no heat shield? I should probably just do it right. It wasn't that hard to line up the caliper. Now let's get the dang wheel on and get out of here. I'm not sold on this high-speed ratchet either. I think I want the regular speed ratchet. I might return that. It's like a little hard to control. Welcome to IgnitionTube, where we give you honest opinions on everything, even when you didn't ask for them. No one asked to do a review of the high-speed ratchet. I was like, you know what? I might give you guys my thoughts. Oh, and then also, if you guys aren't following along on Instagram, or if you haven't caught one of the live streams, last summer I started, like, I don't know if you'd call it DJing, but like playing music on a controller in my basement. And that's escalated. I just did my first DJ gig. On Saturday night, I played the harp in Boston with my buddy Patterson. He hooked it up, he got me in there, and that was so much fun. So, listen, is YouTube as much of a priority in my life as it used to be? Honestly, the answer is no. Am I gonna stop doing this? Absolutely not. It's fun making videos for you guys. I get to talk to the camera, then I get to watch myself talk to the camera later when I'm editing it, and then I get to post it, and random people from across the world watch me talk to a camera. But let's get down to the nitty-gritty. I'm thinking about buying another car, obviously. The B5's gotta go, so if you wanna buy my B5, I will cut you a smoking deal on the car. I had it listed for $16,500. If you're in that ballpark, shoot me a message, let's make it happen. It's ignitiontube@gmail.com. I just had the motor out, timing belt, all that fun stuff. It's all documented on the channel. It's got KO4s. It'll have a stage 3 fuel system in it in the next week or so. It's a good car, and it's a clean one. It's one of the very few, like, well done, not SB versions of those cars. So if you're interested, hit me up. This car, probably going up on Cars and Bids in 3 months, call it. Very good car. I've been having a lot of fun with it, but I just want something that is not touched. B5's for sale, officially. Come get it. I'm gonna have to buy something. I don't know. I drove a F90 M5 the other day, and I just had that on my mind because there's... all right, here's the problem. If we're really going to talk about this, which I don't know if you guys are interested in this or not, but if you're watching this, you probably are. The X3M and the F90 M5, there's nothing on the market that does everything better than those two cars. There's not a single car that Audi offers that comes even close to them. So I might be switching sides for a little bit. I might try the BMW thing again. If you don't remember, I had an E46 M3 with 330,000 miles on it, 340,000 miles on it, one owner. That car was great, but it was boring. The new BMWs are actually fast, so they're not as boring, although they're pretty numb. So we'll see. I've had an F90 M5 on my mind for like 2 weeks now, and usually if it's a bad idea, it stays for like a day. If it's a good idea, it stays longer than that. So I don't know. I don't know what I'll end up doing. If you guys have suggestions on what car I should get next or what you want to see built on the channel, let me know, because I guess I am still a YouTuber at the end of the day. I'm still creating content. What is leaking out of my car? I hope that's... oh no, you know what it is? It's rainwater. It's rainy today outside. I have no idea how long this video is either. So hopefully it wasn't me rambling for too long. But yeah, I'm DJing on YouTube. You can catch it at random times of the day. Usually at like 8:30 or 9 o'clock at night. And I usually post on Instagram at least a little bit beforehand to let you guys know. I'm not working at FCP Hero anymore. I'm working for myself. I sold the SQ5. I want to sell the B5. I'll eventually sell this car too. If you're interested in this one, 40 grand's my number. And if you think that's ridiculous, there's a 2011 S4 not swapped by me and Matt for sale for 33 grand on Facebook right now. It's not an Allroad. It's not a B8.5. Doesn't have a sound actor. Doesn't have a sport diff. This one is, 40 seems like a steal for this. Once I sell it, I'll make a video how much I have into it, but I'm not making that until I sell it. So if someone wants to buy it, I'll make that video sooner.